Hi Stephen and Catherine. In this short video I'm going to give you a quick overview of WordPress and how to make basic edits to the website. I'm not going to go into any great detail really, because I'm just going to show you how to do basic sort of text changes, because I think really that's probably all you'll end up doing. If you do need to know more, because you can actually change anything in it in WordPress. So if you do ever want to know more, like say for instance, if you wanted to change this text or some of the slider, the images and things like that, say for instance, or you wanted to include a blog or anything like that, then let me know and I'll do another video for you. So obviously at the moment we're still on the demo site at QWERTY-demos. So imagine we're on the proper domain, so all you do is you come into the address bar, so it's selectservicesuk.com, and then you type in /WP-admin, and then hit return. I mean, it won't do anything at the moment on this server because it's not set up, but I'll just do exactly the same on mine. So WP-admin and hit return, and that takes you to the WordPress login screen. I'll include links to all this, so you won't have to remember all that. So I'll log in as me, which is Ricky55. You'll log in as Stephen with the password that I'll provide you with, and then just click login. And then this takes you into the back end of WordPress, or the admin of WordPress as we call it. So I'll just remove that for the time being. You will always get this thing saying there's one update to be made. Just generally speaking, any updates you do want to make them, but this one, you can try and update it. It won't do anything if you do, it just won't let you update it. All it is this theme came with a plugin called Advanced Custom Fields Pro, and it's a paid for plugin, so it won't let you update that. So it won't do anything if you try it, it just won't update it. So if you do get updates where it says, say for instance, if you log in it says 3 updates, then you could update it just by clicking update. Or you can let me do it. I mean, we need to talk about hosting anyway. So I've got like my basic hosting, and then I run what we call a WordPress maintenance program, which I charge £40 a year for, because WordPress does need to be kept up to date. I mean, WordPress is used by about 30% of the world's websites, so it's a real target for hackers and stuff, because obviously it's so popular. It's like Windows, as an operating system, because it's popular, it gets attacked. So you do need it's nothing to be worried about of anything, but you do need to keep it up to date, or it can become a bit of a security problem. So if you don't want to, really, you want to be logging in probably like once every month or something like that, and just keeping everything up to date. I mean, it's dead simple to do, don't get me wrong, but if you don't want to do that, then like I say, I do offer that WordPress maintenance service whereby I log in on a regular basis and make sure it's up to date, and I also take regular backups as well, just in case anything does go wrong. I mean, the backups in your case aren't going to be that important, because you're not going to be, that's more for my clients who like updating the website all the time, so they do need to keep regular backups, but it's still worth having them. So but you definitely do need to do the updates anyway. So like I say, you just do that there if you wanted to. So say if you did want to update this one, you just click the little tick there and then say update plugin. Like I say, I won't do it for that one because it won't let me update that one because it's a paid for plugin, but all the others will always let you update. The main ones that you want to be updating actually are the WordPress updates anyway. So, but like I say, you can ask me more about that. I won't get into too much more detail on that for now. So like I said, this is the WordPress admin, and it'll always make a lot more sense to you on WordPress if you have the website open at the same time. So what I'd recommend that you do is open the website in another tab. So if I just come in here and say visit site, if I do, I can right click over that and say open in a new tab, and then that'll bring the website up. It'll just make more sense to you if you have that, if they have the website open. So I'll move the website there, look. So you can see the website, obviously it's got about us, services, our process, etc. So if you come into pages in WordPress, that's where these are, so you've got your home page, about, contact, credit hire, services, and that's what obviously these are. So all you need to do if you want to edit any of these, so say for example we wanted to edit the About Us page, and instead of select services you wanted to call yourself, I don't know, select test or whatever, just as an example. So you come into About Us and you click edit, and all this content is made out of is made up out of sort of content blocks. So this title here where it says About Select Services is this title here. This bit here, this team member, is the picture of you. And then this visual editor where it says Select Services and Engineering Consultancy is this text. So all we'd need to do is come in here and click edit onto this block. And we can see now that this copy reflects this copy. So say if we wanted to change that to Select Test, we just make the changes. Then we'd say done down in the bottom right, down here. Look. And then all we'd need to do is just say update. and WordPress will make the change, and it'll say, and you'll get a little message up there saying, look, page updated. And then if you just refresh this page, you'll see the changes. So it now says select test. Obviously we don't want that, so we'll change it again. So we'll say edit, and then we'll change test back to services. And then we'll say done, and then we'll say update again, and then we'll just refresh the page, and it's back to services. So like I say, I won't go into too much more detail than that. I mean, you can generally see where everything is. This select services and engineering consultancy is this text here. This about is just pulled in from the page title itself. So like I say, there is obviously a lot more to WordPress than that. But there's no point in me really going into too much more detail than that, because I really don't think you're going to end up doing much more in it, because it's not a type of site that's going to change on a regular basis. But like I say, by all means, if you do decide that you wanted to run a blog or whatever, do you know what I mean? Or you do decide that you want to make some more changes, then do let me know, and even if it's in 2 years from now, I'll still do a video for you. And obviously I won't charge you for that. So that's it. So once you've made your changes and you're happy with everything, you can just come back out of there. You can click on dashboard, and then when you're ready to come out of WordPress altogether, if you just come up here where it says howdy Richard Dale, obviously it'll say howdy Stephen in your case, and then just hover over there and then just say log out, and that'll take you back to the login screen. And then if you just say back to select services, it'll just take you back to the home page, and that's it. That's all there is to it. It's really, really easy to use. I mean, to be honest, it's actually very easy to use to do, bigger things in it, really. It's all exactly the same, really, even if you're doing bigger edits. But like I said, we won't go into that for now. So okay, I hope that's useful.